Two things I've learned in content creation. One, you should own the house, you should own the land. And the second one is you need to understand how to monetize your content, because it's nice to have nice content, it's nice to uh, monetize it, but sometimes it's tricky, it's difficult, it's hard. So today we will cover this both situations. Stay there because I will be back in a while with some nice guests, and I'm pretty sure that you don't want to lose it. Stay there. Welcome to another episode of the Special Marketing Live Show. Hope you're having an amazing week so far. I'm gonna start doing this in Portuguese. I think it's easier for me. I believe that my guests won't be worried talking in Portuguese, hopefully. So afterwards, you will have all the links we will talk in this conversation. Okay, just go into the video description and you will find Open.Video, the profiles of the guests, whatever, you will find it there. Besides, of course, as usual, the link to try StreamYard if you want to take a look. Also, other tools that I use for content creation. And by the way, don't forget, if you like this video, please feel free to put a like, subscribe to the channel, share with your beloved ones, because they will appreciate this gesture. There's a saying here in Portugal, Christmas is every time the man wants, so feel free to share this because it's kind of a Christmas gift as well. So let's do this because there's something that I like to do when I have guests. And I do even when I do this all by myself, because there I have some issues with my ego. So it's time to bring some amazing people to the screen to talk about this amazing thing, which is content creation, monetizing, owning the platform, and so on. So with all of you, we will have, let me see if I can say this as fast as I should, Caren, Jan, and Connor. There you go. Amazing.
That was awesome.
The one introduction.
Okay. Yeah. Let me this. Let me just do something else. No, this was not me. Because another thing that I like to do when I bring someone to the screen is this sound. So, first of all, thank you so much for being here. It's a pleasure. And even more interesting because we are covering a really important topic, because we know about how important it is and how trendy important is to talk about creator economy and becoming a creator and all these kind of things. But at the same time, it's not easy, let's face things. It's not easy to monetize our content because, well, if you have a nice... And we are lucky. I need to say this way because we see lots of people saying if your content is good, people will show up, and if your content sucks, you won't get viewers. And I see lots of channels and content that goes in the opposite way. Like we see content that is not as good as it should be, having hundreds of thousands of millions of views, and other which is pretty good, insightful, which doesn't, not even God it's watching it. So I think we should be I'm careful with this thing. And also another important thing is owning the land where you are building. So two interesting topics to talk about. I'm gonna say hello and welcome everybody, and I will ask Caren, because she's the lady in the room, to introduce herself, and then we will go to the other two nice boys.
The boys. I'm Caren. I am your tech evangelist, and what that means is that my job is to take the fear out of technology, because technology can be really, really fun. It can be really, really scary, and it can screw up all sorts of things. And so my job is to make sure that you can join the party and have some fun, and also discover some really cool platforms. And the platform that I discovered that literally is at the very top of my list is Open.Video. And that's because it's all about owning your content, not renting it. There you go.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Connor?
Sure, yeah. My name is Connor. I'm the head of creative success at Open.Video. So my job is getting people on, helping them set up, making sure they're happy, they understand all the features. And I work super closely with Jan. So go ahead, Jan.
Yeah, and I'm Jan. I kind of manage the product management as well as kind of growing the platform. And yeah, like Connor said, work alongside him closely. And we've been working with Caren for, gosh, probably 6-8 months now. It's kind of flown by, but yeah, we've kind of just been doing some shows similar to this, kind of sharing about what Open.Video is and kind of how we see the creator economy going in general and everything. So really excited to be here.
Okay, awesome. And we have here Joanne saying, owning the land you are building. I agree. So let's start from this point, because I believe it's important. And I think we have two things to think about when we talk about owning or not owning our own land. One, it's about from nothing, the platform can just vanish. This is one of the problems. But there's another one, which is, and by these days this is even more critical, it's the moderation. Because when you own the land, you can put there what you want. Of course, with some restrictions, okay, the important ones, of course. But the thing is, you can get a strike or something because AI doesn't do the moderation job as good as it should. And I can mention an example. I'm a content creator, an Amazon creator, and I've been uploading videos to the Amazon.com platform. And since Amazon UK and Amazon Canada released also the feature to upload their videos for content creators, I've been uploading the same videos. Of course, it's the same language, so we should take advantage of that. And the thing is, some videos that were approved on Amazon.com, they were rejected on the other platforms, which is kind of weird. So let me start with Caren, because she's the content creator. Your thoughts on this, Caren? Did you had this issue? I think probably you may have the issue of some content gets flagged.
But more, I think I have been saying for years that people that put their content on properties they don't own, they're going to run the risk they're going to get shut down. And I've been saying that forever, which is why when I saw Open.Video, what they were doing, it was a no-brainer. The fact that you can own your content, put it there. I was the one who put my content in Google Drive and on Vimeo and on OneDrive and on Apple Drive and YouTube. I mean, I had it everywhere in addition to all the social platforms, because I know, I mean, I have colleagues, I'm sure you have colleagues, Marco, that have been shut down for no apparent reason. They like done. We know that YouTube is demonetizing all over the place right now. So I'm doing this because I know that it's my content. I spent years creating this content. I don't want it to disappear. And that's really where this is coming from.
Awesome. Your thoughts, boys, on this? Like, did you felt this, and this is kind of a nudge you got to start thinking about Open.Video, or not?
Yeah, so I think kind of a little similar to what Caren said, but if you think back to when people had websites or like blogs for their content, or really anything, it was always, well, you need to have your own website. And for whatever reason, video, I think, because it was cost prohibitive, it's expensive to host it on your own, a little more technically difficult. it kind of everybody just defaulted to using these third-party platforms for everything. So I think our real message and our real methodology is you should still be using these platforms. They're great for discovery. They're great for finding your audience or finding new people that haven't found your content before. But the platforms are really not designed to work in your favor. It's for their favor. And what I mean is they want to maximize watch time on their platform. They don't care about if it's your videos or somebody else's. And yeah, I mean, on top of that, when you have people that are following you, you don't have that direct connection with them. So you don't get an email. I mean, I know like Substack you do, but like YouTube, a subscriber is a vanity metric that shows how popular they are, but you have no clue who those people are. And really the goal is like, can you connect with them off the platforms? Can you get them to like you, discover you, come off the platform with you to where you have that direct connection, you have that email address, you have that SMS text or whatever, so that you can have a sustainable business, not just building on quicksand, basically. So a little bit of a ramble, but yeah, Connor, anything else you maybe want to add?
No, I don't think it's a ramble at all. Yeah, and I think it's spot on. I know you gave that example, Marco, about your experience with Amazon and your video content elsewhere. For me, the real pertinent example of specifically video and why you need to hold that yourself is because Jan and I have been in the publishing space for quite a while now, and we have seen what's already happened with a lot of journalistic and text-based content, where a lot of those websites, content creators that might be the people watching this, you guys might have friends, might have happened to you, where their Google search traffic has just fallen through the floor because Google realized that, all right, everyone searches for content on our platform. How about instead of sending it to all these different publishers that provide the content when someone searches, I can just keep it and show them an AI generated overview, right? And all those people went from having businesses overnight that had this huge lead generation or whatever it may be, traffic source from Google, just fell through the floor. So now people are realizing, okay, well, I need to build a newsletter and I need to have a social presence and I need to have everything. And we see the same risk profile in video, right? Well, if you're solely based on YouTube, if YouTube decides they don't want to send traffic your way anymore, whether it's to your channel or whatever, what have you got left to, like Jan was saying, to get in touch with those people directly? And do they know about your brand and your website and your products or your content? Possibly not for a lot of people, for a lot of businesses. I think the answer to that question is no. And Open.Video, our aim is to say, okay, well, how can we support people to build that standalone presence that doesn't rely on rented land, like you were saying, Marco, doesn't rely on a big tech company pushing visits your way, because ultimately that's not their goal. Like Jan was saying, their goal is maximizing time on their platforms. That's the kind of main philosophy, the base of what we're trying to do.
Absolutely. And oh my God, this brought me so many things to mind because yeah, the thing is, and you mentioned the fact that not having, for instance, the emails, it's terrible. Let's say it the right way. And for instance, I remember that I think it was 3 or 4 years ago, I had a nice Facebook page. There was a hacker that probably was bored that morning and stole me. I was hijacked, and so I never got it back, even though I asked I don't know how many times to Facebook, and the thing is I never get it back. But there's another important thing. I don't know if it was Caren that mentioned this. I know that I was talking with a lady and she mentioned this to me, which is if you are building a community on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, you name it, and one of the problems is when you ask people to move to another platform, like on this platform, the content will be better and it will be, how can I say, you will have some more intimacy and all these kind of things. And if people are a little bit reluctant to move, this means that maybe they don't like you as much as they should, or maybe your content is not as good as it should be. So which tools do we have within Open.Video to kind of want to get this emails, because we know that they are important, and also how can, because this is, and you mentioned this, one of the problems with YouTube is that it will push the videos that they want to push. And the thing is, you can start, for instance, someone can start watching a video from you, and then suddenly he or she sees in the recommended, in that sidebar, a new video from Beyonce with a new dance or something else, and there you go. Oh,
Yeah.
bye bye.
Marco, the algorithm is literally saying, "Oh, Joe was watching this video that was about cooking pasta. He must like pasta videos, and therefore we're going to show him pasta videos." And the challenge that content creators have is that they have done nothing to protect themselves, that the viewers are going to be pushed off of their site to somewhere else. If you don't put ending cards, and if you don't give them what the next step is, and it does, and most content creators, and I say most, don't know that. They haven't been taught that, and therefore their viewers are gone, and there's no way to get them back. Open.Video is a really good thing, though. You know, when you put your email into Open.Video and your name, every time you put a new video into Open.Video, that subscriber gets a notification that you have something new out, which is really, how am I doing, guys? I love this platform. Yeah. In case you didn't I love this platform because it is for us. The focus is on the content creator. At least that's my perception, and that is my experience with it.
Yeah. So I think there's a couple things. Yeah, you're kind of talking about like the other videos and the algorithms in different ways. I think another thing that is worth bringing up, and it's something I've heard from quite a few creators. They're like, "Oh, well, I get all my views from YouTube," or like even just the idea that like all of the views are coming from YouTube. The reality is, I think a lot of users are actually, if you go and look at your analytics, a lot of the views that you're getting are actually powered by yourself, right? So you're posting it out on Twitter or X, you're posting it on your Facebook, or you're sending the link directly to other people. So why are you sending it to people and then asking them to go to a different platform where you have less control, you can make less money from it, and then yeah, kind of on top of that, as Caren said, just the ability to be able to email your fans when they're ready, or when the video content comes out. So like Caren said, you can, when people subscribe to your channel, you automatically get those emails, and then you can also upload any email lists that you already have. So then it'll automatically, when you put a new video, it'll push out an email to those users, let them know, and then there's probably a lot of those people that wouldn't know the video is out there if they just went to YouTube, because they see the discover screen at the beginning and just watch whatever's on there. So,
and also it gets connected to your own domain if you choose to do that. So all of my shows, all my videos, even though they're on Open.Video, the idea is that it's my land, and so I've connected to Caren Glasser. So literally, it's videos.carenglasser.com, and it looks like a YouTube screen. It literally looks like a YouTube screen. It has all the components, so it's not foreign. It's very comforting, but it's yours. And when you take those videos and you embed them on your website, every time somebody sees it, if you've hooked up monetization, and I'm sure we're going to get into that, because everyone can monetize almost from the day one, and you're not sharing it with YouTube, which is the challenge, right? You have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 viewing hours. I mean, for most of us, and I'm included, there's no way I'm going to get to that number. There's just no way and I have a following. So this allows you to do it. And I don't know when you want to get into monetization, but that is really another high point on this platform.
Because one thing you've touched on there, Caren, that maybe we don't get into right now as well, but this idea of hosting it on your own website and the search benefits that come from that, whether that's Google search, whether it's answers from platforms like ChatGPT and Gemini. There's a whole other side of it that we really think is really powerful for creators as well, where not only is your video hub becoming now hosted in a property in a space that you own, but you're starting to reclaim some of the search traffic that previously you were sending, perhaps unknowingly, to places like YouTube and other platforms. But maybe we can get into that in later on in the live stream. Maybe.
And what people say is, well, but what about YouTube? YouTube is where I need to be. So I think right now we need to understand it's not instead of YouTube. Open Video is not instead of YouTube. It's an addition to YouTube. There's a direct connection. There's a great app that you literally can connect to your YouTube channel and push a button. And every time you upload a video, it gets sent over to Open Video. So there's a lot of things that have been built into this platform. You guys have done a great job.
Awesome. So we have Rio's Brother Gaming. Welcome to the live show. Don't forget, if you have any question, feel free to ask. Okay. And also we have Gabriel. ¿Qué tal? Welcome, Gabriel. Gabe. So maybe we can somehow show some secrets from the platform so people can understand how, for instance, how to start an account and these kind of things.
Yeah, so I can, let me do this really quick. I can pull up, I'll actually show a few, if it's okay, I want to share my screen really quick. It kind of talks about benefits, but it also kind of can go into how the platform looks and everything. And then we can, Connor, maybe if you want to take over after and show a little bit of the UI as well. But I think, we talked about Open Video, owning your content and having it on your own website. And I think one of the cool things that happens with this, Google made some changes like a year and a half or 2 years ago. In order for video to rank within their search engine, the video needs to be the main thing that is people are coming to the website for, or to the page. So if you're just embedding a video with an article, that's obviously helpful to the article. It provides accompanying content, it provides value and can help with the ranking of that page. But the video itself cannot show up in video search results unless it is the dedicated video. So I'm going to share my screen really quick. All right. So can you guys see this? So I just wanted to show an example. So there's a jazz fest in LA, and there was an announcement with the CEO and the mayor. And so this is actually, if you just search this, the top video result, instead you'll see like Instagram and YouTube and stuff show up, but like they're actually showing up #1 for their own website. And so again, once you come to this video, and you'll see this is kind of the video watch page. It has kind of the description, everything. It looks very similar to a YouTube video. But then it also has just the navigation, native navigation of the website. So really it's, again, you get them onto your website, you get them watching the video, and maybe they'll go to a few other pages, read some other articles, do other things on the website. And I think just another example as well, this Chicago sports, again, instead of all this traffic going to YouTube, their videos are hosted on their website, and the people, they're getting traffic coming directly to their website to watch the videos. And to our point earlier, they're able to monetize these videos. It's the video ads as well as the ads that show up in the sidebar and the display ads. That's all revenue that the creator is taking home from the views. So, and just really quick, one last thing, I mentioned, so this is kind of like we have a few different templates for the channel pages, but it's fully customizable, branded to look and feel like your website. It can also live on Open Video if you prefer that, but we recommend putting it on your own website. So yeah, you can set up customized playlists, decide what videos are showing up. We have the presets, but you can fully customize what your homepage of your channel looks like, and then all of the channel watch pages are SEO optimized and everything to help them rank with Google. So I think those are kind of some really important parts. Hopefully, gives a better idea of what the Open Video pages look like.
Awesome.
Yeah, because Google are really specific about what enables a video to rank in any of their search. And I don't know if anyone was following the recent changes to Google Search Console. I won't get into it, but it appears that a lot of the LLMs, ChatGPT, Gemini, and so on, basically use Google Search as a template for deciding what was ranking. So it's probably not unfair to say If it ranks in Google search, most of the time it'll rank in these LLM answers. And for a video to get into those answers, it's really specific. Embedding a video on a blog page from YouTube or wherever, not good enough. The video has to be front and center. It's got to be the main content on the page. Open.Video does all that for you automatically. We spent a long time building it, so you don't have to, basically, because you guys have got businesses to run and other places to focus. So the stuff that Jan was running us through there, the watch pages, the channel pages, it's all built for you to give you access to those features like ranking and so on. Because that's how you draw the audience in, right? That's how you monetize your content through ads, or sell your courses, or sell your physical products. And the real core of people's businesses is what we're trying to help them, empower them with.
And right now, there's no cost. That's what's amazing about this. There's no cost to this right now. I know there's going to be things rolling out that there will be fees attached to it, but right now, there is actually no cost to getting into this, and you can monetize. And I think we have a question here about monetization and how does that actually work. I think, guys, you want to talk about who owns Open.Video and how this all came to be, because I think that's fascinating, actually.
Yeah, and I can answer Gabe's question really quick first. About so the requirements to monetize. So YouTube has its restrictions around who can get into the partner program, and then they're still showing ads and just taking the profits for ads on videos that aren't part of the partner program. But yeah, with Open.Video, we cover the ad serving fees and everything. But then after that, 100% of profits are paid out to the creators. And really, it's we're backed by a company called Ezoic, which we've been in the digital ad space and content creation space for 15 years. So we have the capital and the ability to kind of like grow this platform and offer it for free. And then in the future, we've looked at providing live streaming or paywalls that you can put around some of your content. And some additional features that will be paid, kind of like a freemium model. But yeah, everything that is on the platform right now is free to use for people. The hosting, the channels, the watch pages, and everything like that. So, and the monetization.
Okay, awesome. Just let me read the question, because some people may be hearing this. And
All good.
So the question from Gabriel Gab was interesting. So you start monetizing quicker without the same kind of restrictions YouTube has. 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Awesome. I have a question. And in my specific case, this is critical, because we already mentioned this in the backstages and in off the record, because I have content at least in 2 languages. Mm-hmm. Maybe in the future I could add some more, but for now, just 2. And let's think about this. For instance, I'm a viewer. Okay, and I want to subscribe to a given channel. But that channel could have, how can I say, or that professional or brand, they could have different topics and different languages. Mm. Should I be able to, like, okay, I want to know when a video about this and this topic, and me as a creator, I can create different like tags or something, which people can subscribe. Instead of subscribing to the whole channel, mm-hmm. he or she can subscribe just to some given topics.
Yeah. So we can, basically kind of what you said, you can set up different playlists and kind of separate everything. And then to your point, we could set up the email notifications to be just for specific playlist or specific area of the channel as well. So
that's one of the wonderful things about you guys, is that you listen to what your creators are asking for, and if possible, you make it happen. I've been a recipient of that, which has been pretty amazing. I say, why don't you have this, or could you do that? And literally, we talked about playlists, if you recall. We should put the playlist next to where the video is, so all they have to do is click a button and put it in there. And same thing with the ad breaks. One of the things with the monetization, Gabe, is that you can literally identify, depending on how long your video is, how many ads you want to have in there, where you want them to be, and you can set it as a default, or you can do it different for everyone, every single thing. And that is also great because we didn't have that control. Even if you have 1,000 subscribers, and even if you have the 4,000 viewing hours, you don't have that control other than an ad just pops up on your screen.
Yeah, and I think again, it kind of goes back to, we're building this with creators in mind. Obviously, YouTube, they're needing to satisfy a lot of different people in the room: the viewers, the creators, the advertisers, and not everybody has the same vested interest. But this is kind of a creator-driven platform where, the reality is, YouTube could allow people to they could allow for monetization of everybody from the get-go, but it's not in their best interest to try and manage that, right? So yeah, areas like that where we see kind of an inefficiency and where we can jump in and help.
I guess it might make sense to. Oh, sorry, Mark. I was going to say it might be a good time to show people what the dashboard looks like. We're talking about using it, right?
Let's do this.
I'll try and narrate as I go through for those that are just listening rather than watching. But
okay. For those who are listening, you will have the links in the video, in the audio description, so you can join the video conversation. And we have Jim as well. Hello, Jim. Jim is on Substack. Welcome.
Hi, Jim. Hi, Jim.
Okay, let's bring.
Let me know when you can see my screen.
There you go.
Are we up? Great. So I'm just in our Open.Video show house dashboard, if you like. So you can probably tell straight away we've tried to keep it as simple as possible, as straightforward to use as possible, because the number of platforms that creators are expected to use and become professional at and proficient at is increasing exponentially every day, right? So we don't need to add another super complicated one. This is the channel dashboard, so I can do things you probably would expect. I can manage the videos that I've uploaded. I can look at some analytics and see how those videos are performing. I can look at the channel hosting, which is what we spoke about earlier, this idea of, yes, I can host and share my videos on the Open.Video platform like I currently do with YouTube, but actually the power is bringing those videos onto my own website, and that's what lives inside the channel hosting. I'll go into these in a second, by the way, but just going over them for now. I can edit that channel. So before, Jan was talking about how we can change the look and the feel of your channel page to make sure it kind of matches up with the rest of your branding and feels like a cohesive experience on your website. I can manage the audience. So again, we mentioned when people subscribe, we get their emails. That's all in there. And importantly, I can look at my monetization settings. So, you can choose whether to show ads or not on Open.Video. It doesn't force you like YouTube and some others do. And then within there, you can decide. So if I just first go into that manage videos section, comes up here, I see a list of all my videos, views, etc. I can edit things like the video descriptions. I can look at analytics for specific videos. I can copy a code to embed that video on my website. I can define ad breaks within those videos, like Caren was saying. So I can choose if there's a particularly suspenseful moment in my video, I can pop an advert right before it and get people on the cliffhanger. If I then go into that kind of channel branding that we spoke about, this is what the Open.Video channel looks like. And this is all custom work that anyone can do to help blend it in, and that's all set within here. A quick look, we got some basic quick view channel analytics. We've got a more detailed version as well that's up here. So really, it's all about keeping things straightforward so it's easy for people to use, but then you can really see that once you dig into it, there's a lot there to really maximize those features and get the most out of it that you can. Do you guys have any questions about the bits that I showed? I'm happy to reshare my screen and go into any part in more detail if you think there's something you want to see more of.
I think one of the things that people may want to see, because it's possible, is because they don't want to be uploading all the videos that they already have on YouTube. and they can bring the videos that already are on YouTube to their Open.Video platform.
With the app, with the actual app that's designed. I can share my screen and show that app and see how
Okay.
show how it connects.
Okay.
Share screen, window. Here it is. All right. So this is the actual app. It's connected to the platform. You download it and you can see where it says import from YouTube, and you can also manage auto import. For those of you who, every single video you do, you want it to automatically be sent over to Open.Video, then you're going to say auto input. I do it by one at a time. And basically you would import from YouTube just like this. You select which YouTube channel you want to bring it in from. And you can see I just imported a show that I did. It was imported. I did the show yesterday. It was imported. And it shows you what I've imported and what I haven't. And I can decide I want to put another something in. I would click on it. Let's just do this one just for argument's sake. Import the selected video. I want it to go to this channel on Open.Video. And then it's going to upload. Well, it's not going to upload, apparently. That was weird, guys. That was kind of weird. We'll have to go look at that. But the idea is that you click on the video and it uploads. You can see here, well, it can't, I guess.
It should show up, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll look into it, but.
It's not. So let me unshare so that the idea is that you can put it on autopilot. So for those of you who are doing StreamYard or Restream or Zoom and it automatically goes to YouTube, there is no direct connection right now to Open.Video, but that's okay because there technically is a complete auto connection via this app, and it's there. You just download it and you push a button and it works normally.
Awesome. And having in mind the optimization, does it have the same kind of fields as YouTube, for instance? Because we know that the title, the thumbnail, the tags, and all these kind of things, it's the same?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's got all that, like the description and categories and everything. And then, yeah, you can edit the thumbnails and the title and everything as well. So it really can be used as kind of your home CMS, I would say, for video content. So you can, have it all live in one place, and then you can promote it to other places. But yeah, kind of having that home base for your content.
Let me share one more time so you can see what that optimization window looks like, so you can compare it to what you're doing in YouTube, because it is very similar.
That would be great.
So you have and this was all imported immediately. I didn't have to do this. It brings everything over, but then I go in and I'll tweak it. So everything was over here. You put it in here. You would optimize it. You give it a category. You say what the visibility is. You upload a thumbnail. Very similar to the way YouTube works. Very similar. And then it's there. And then you can move forward. All right. I'm going to get out of there.
Awesome. And because one of the things, for instance, I want to try is to understand if it works or how it works. I should try one of these days. Is, for instance, on Substack, we have all these ways to create content, and one of the things we can do is like bringing a video from somewhere else and embed there the code, because it's embed friendly. Mm-hmm. And one of the things I thought was like bring embed video from YouTube and put it on a blog article, and instead of uploading natively the video on Substack, having the video from YouTube, and with that trying hopefully to increase the views and all this kind of thing. So I can do the same with videos from. Awesome.
Yeah, the only issue there is when the embed is on a third-party website. So if it's on Substack or posted elsewhere, there are limitations around monetization on just the embed on the web, for, I guess, obvious reasons. But advertisers, they don't want to bid on a video if they don't know where that video is, like on another party. But part of the approval process for monetization is we present your website if you're hosting it on your website, or yeah, on Open.Video it's already approved, but if it's on your own website, we get a few more approvals from demand partners, advertisers who actually review your site, and then they say like, yes, we're okay serving ads for visitors to this website. But the embeds work anywhere, so definitely, you can post the embed on Substack, and then people click to view it on Open.Video, which Open.Video would drive it back to your website as well.
So I'm sharing. You can see that this is literally a video that I embedded on my website, and it's showing an ad right now. I'm getting paid, and then the video will play, and I have that basically everywhere. All these videos are here, including workshops. So guys, when you do a workshop, those of you who are listening, you're doing a workshop, go ahead and put the replay on your website from the embed code from Open.Video. Again, you have to use it for it to work. If you don't use it, it's not going to work. And you have to, part of your work process, I call them smart stacks. It's part of the process. So you record a video or you record a show, you have that process in place. It goes to YouTube, or if you're using Restream, it's going everywhere all at the same time, right? So you send it there. And then if you have it connected to the app, it automatically goes into Open.Video. My process is right after that, I go in and I optimize, boom, and then I place it wherever I want it to go. Give yourself a process. Don't do this by the seat of your pants, because it's right.
I think that's a really important point. And I think it's taking a different process. It's no longer just, oh yeah, I make a video, I upload it to YouTube. It's being intentional about trying to build that community outside of the platforms. So it's not like, oh, I'm just going to put it here and then everything's going to be better. It needs to be part of that core strategy. But I think it's, if you go, search on Google, anything about like owning your audience or like platform dependency, there's plenty of thought leadership pieces out there about like really the importance of not being, over concentrated on a specific platform, or really any platform that can take away your audience. So.
Yeah, right. I mean, I think just to tag on to what Jan's saying, I know we've mentioned it before, but I think it's so important, it is worth going over again. If you're uploading all your videos to YouTube and your YouTube account goes away tomorrow, people are going to go to YouTube, not find you there, and go and find someone else. If people are looking for Caren's videos and they get Caren's videos on Caren's website, and for whatever reason those videos disappear, they're still on Caren's website. So she can still, flow and manage that customer or a member of a community or whoever it is to a space that she controls. And that's really the core of what Jan's saying, what I've been whinging on about. What this is all about is empowering people to keep their customers and their community and their viewers in a space that they control, own land, not rented land, because that's really where you're in charge, and everything else, not so much.
And then the cherry on top is you can monetize. That becomes the cherry on top.
Yeah.
You guys have some things coming, right? Some things that you're looking into doing, like paywalls.
Yeah, paywalls, live streaming, and then we'll probably look at building out some more templates. I think we've had some good feedback on different ways. So yeah, really, I think, again, if you think back to like WordPress, where WordPress, it's kind of a CMS, but it also has all these different templates and things, plugins, things like that. I think that's kind of the direction we want to go, where it's more of like a open platform that people can use and kind of have ownership. So, but yeah, I to Karen's point, we're always looking for feedback from creators. Plenty of the stuff we've built is driven by feedback from Caren and others on the platform. So I think it's, in that sense, it's kind of a cool opportunity to help kind of like shape what this platform can look like. So.
And live stream's coming.
Yep.
I tested. It's coming.
Well,
very exciting. Very exciting.
I know someone who may like that as well. So Jim is saying Open.Video, it's also a great replacement for Vimeo.
Right.
Definitely.
Gabe, this is great stuff. I'm going to dive into Open.Video. Awesome. So let me be I need to ask this, which is, let's pretend that, and I'm asking this because I'm Portuguese, okay? Some context. And one of the things we like to do is gaming the things. For instance, if someone understands, okay, I can monetize my channel, having in mind that people will watch the videos, and if I use a VPN and then I have my own machine with my own channel open to monetize content. Okay. Option first scenario. Second scenario. I'm gonna go to somewhere, Netflix, whatever, and I'm gonna steal some videos. I'm gonna create this channel on Open.Video where people can watch free videos. Okay, the Game of Thrones, you name it. Okay, to monetize.
Yeah.
How can you prevent this kind of?
Yes. So we.
Because
Yeah,
believe me, Portuguese people will try this.
Oh, yeah, and yeah, we deal with stuff like that all the time. We've got a pretty robust detection system that we've built out. Obviously letting anybody upload any content. There are security risks and stuff, so we take that very seriously. We certainly have people trying to do that. The number of people I've seen try and upload a Mr. Beast video and pretend that they're Mr. Beast, or like you said, Netflix videos or a replay of a sporting event or whatever. But yeah, no, we kind of do a good job of keeping that stuff out and not allowing people to upload illegal content and monetize that, because that kind of ruins everything for everyone if they're doing that. So.
And also, to tap onto that, VPN detection and other services, we're well versed in all of that, and that won't work either. You'll just get yourself banned.
Yeah. Again, going back to the 10, 15 years of Ezoic, we've dealt with people trying to monetize on the open web in every way possible. There's some clever.
Try to game the system. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So I was thinking also about, for instance, if there are tools like on YouTube, the cards, the final screen. If we can set, for instance, there's a video playing, and when I upload, and if I have the choice, okay, when this video is playing, I want it to display, for instance, if there's a sidebar, and where people can find, for instance, there's a playlist or something related videos, so we can increase, of course, the viewings and all these kind of things.
Yep. Yeah. And screens are customizable as well. So you can add specific videos you want them to watch next, or call to actions as well.
You can manually move them around. So you would literally share the playlist and then the next video based upon how you manually put it, or you can have it auto do it based upon how you input, the date they came in.
Absolutely. Well, this is important because in a strategic perspective,
right.
For instance, if you have a podcast, or if you want to somehow create a list of content which are related, okay, let me be strategic. So I want to go and have this path so people can. I think it's important to understand that we have the options, so we can prepare before. So we can impact and create, and we can also create this teaser. So next week, upcoming. I think it's important as well.
Agreed.
Yeah, it's all possible.
Okay, awesome.
Yes, yes, you can.
And so, for instance, let me ask about the future, because is there an app on the way?
Yeah, so that's something else we've talked about. I think will be important. We need to figure out the best way to do it, but I think it makes sense to have an app that people can download, that they can still watch the people on Open.Video's content. So it's in the plans, I would say, down the road. Not immediate future, but has come up multiple times as so much stuff is moving towards mobile too. I think it's we know it's important. So
Yeah. And by the way,
Okay.
guys, this also connects with Webflow, not just WordPress, because I use a Webflow site. So for those of you who are moving into the AI optimized websites, you can do it. You can monetize. You just have to do a couple of extra steps because it's not a plugin. WordPress has a plugin. It's that kind of thing. But all the AI optimized, it's a matter of when you just going into wherever you bought your domain and the what is it called? The
DNS settings,
DNS.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's designed to work with any CMS or any tools that you're using. So
100%. Yeah, I'm confident that anyone will be able to set this up if they want to.
Awesome. And I was wondering also, for instance, do you have or are you planning, for instance, some interaction tools, engagement tools? Because, for instance, we can prepare a video and in the live video. This on live, it's even more interesting. Like, let's create a poll, or I want to hear your feedback about this. And for instance, they can click the screen and then they can go to a form or something. Is
yes.
this?
I think it's definitely something. I mean, again, when we talk about like what would creators want, that seems like a no-brainer thing that would be, just allow you to be more interactive, allow you to engage more with the guests. So definitely something we would look into if requested. So
Or if
Because I believe.
using it as an RTMP anyways, if you're using StreamYard and you have the ability to do polls, you could use your platform to do that as it's streaming. I use Restream, same thing. Whatever the capabilities of the platform is, doesn't go away because you're streaming, to wherever you're streaming to using Open.Video. That doesn't go away. It's like anything else. It's like streaming to Instagram, Marco. It's the same thing. Your functionality is still there. It's just another place that you're streaming to.
Okay, makes sense. Well, but for instance, on recorded videos, having these options, I believe they could be useful as well.
Yeah.
Because it's a good way, for instance, to get a feeling from your audience, also because sometimes we know that you can go to the video description, you can find there the link, and then you can feel whatever, and the people don't go there. So I believe this could be a nice way to increase the engagement as well, and also to get some feedback from the audience. I remember this was a live show I made, and the platform I was using had lots of ways to get this interaction, like the Wheel of Fortune and polls and whatever. And you can tell the increasing of the engagement, and also because there's this funny side of having polls, and also the message that this brings to the audience, which means I want to hear from you, I want to interact with you. You are actually important, because one thing is listening, and we know, even though people they may like, it's not easy to have them to at least say hello. So having this interaction interfaces, I believe it can make a huge difference. I don't know if there's any question from the audience.
How do they sign up, Marco? Where are you going to send them to have them go sign up? You have a QR code or something?
I will have the link, and maybe I can put. I'm gonna edit this video afterwards, and then I will add as well a QR code.
We all decide. I'm a control freak, so I'm literally.
but yeah, for those of you on the stream right now, you can go to Open.Video, and you can create an account, and you can automatically link up your YouTube and start importing.
Well, we can do this right away. Can you send me via the private chat the link?
Do you have his link?
Right here, I got you.
Let's do this.
Not a...
That's why I love real-time things.
Right.
Okay, there you go. So I'm gonna go here, and we have somewhere. in the world. So Caren will be attacked by a QR code.
I
So-
love QR codes.
So you can
Okay, thanks.
you can scan it and then you can go to Open.Video and find everything. So do you want to share? Just we are about to finish. I'm gonna leave Caren to be the last to wrap. But if you want to share some exciting news about upcoming new features, it's the time for you.
Well, I'm going to leave that to the Open Video guys. I'm just this woman, a girl who really likes.
Yeah, I have a question for you, Caren. Don't
Okay.
worry.
What's the question? You have a question?
I was waiting for them to answer, but maybe they are. Okay, so I'm gonna address a question to Caren. Caren, as a
Yeah.
content creator, give to the audience 3 reasons why they should embrace Open.Video in 2026.
First reason, and the most important reason, is you need to own the land, the home you put your content, not rent. Second reason, you need to own the land and the home that you put your content, not rent. Seriously, I mean, at the end of the day. And the third reason, and probably as important for many, many people, you're going to be able to monetize. And you're going to be able to monetize literally out the door. As fast as it takes you to click some buttons, get approval, blah, 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 you will be monetizing. So the first 2 are the same. The third one is monetization. You need to own the land you put your content on.
Awesome. So I was about to forget the most important section of the show, which is guest favorites. Okay, it's where I ask my guests some favorites. So I'm gonna play the little video I made. Okay, it's here. We will be back. So it's okay. We missed Caren.
No.
This was magic.
Yeah.
Oh, she's back. this seemed a movement of magic. So in this section, I ask my guests about some of their favorite things. Let's start with the book.
My favorite book is Atomic Habits.
Nice choice. Awesome.
book.
Mine, probably recently. Well, just because we're expecting our first child in end of May. I've been reading The Expectant Father to
Love it.
get an idea of how to be a good dad.
How am I meant to go after that, Jan? You look like the best person in the world. I really like *Sapiens*. I know it's maybe a bit of a basic answer, but I think that was I read it at quite an important time, reading special book.
Oh, I have it
Okay,
on my shelf. I'll have to read it. Okay. I hadn't read it.
Okay, awesome. Next is movie.
Oh, can I go first this time? Reverse order.
Yes, of course.
The Shining, 100%, and an all-time great, the best horror film ever, in my opinion.
Ever. Yeah.
I think I always go Christopher Nolan, so probably Dark Knight Rises is my favorite movie. I can sit down and watch whenever it's on and still enjoy it.
I like movie musicals. So my favorite one right now is Wicked. And before that, it was A Star is Born with Gaga. So, but musicals. I like musicals. I don't want to have to think too much when I'm escaping into my television or my screen.
Okay, let's start with even more nice stuff. A habit you can't live without.
Well, I work fully remotely, so mine's quite boring. Mine is just that I make sure that I get out for a walk every lunchtime and go and hear the birds and walk through the park and just get out of the house. That's my maybe quite boring but consistent habit.
It's a nice one.
Caren, I'm gonna let you go.
Oh, okay. Getting up at 4 a.m. every day, not because I want to, but because I'm up, and having my cappuccino and listening to what I call elevator music. Amazing composer, Yeruma. It is sort of like elevator music. It's very soothing, and that's what I do every single morning to start my day.
Awesome. Jan?
I guess mine's maybe more of breaking a habit, but I've gone down to only one social media platform. I've basically removed Instagram and TikTok and everything. They were, I would say, becoming too much of a habit, and so now I'm I would say on my phone much less, and I'd say that's a good habit.
Absolutely. Detox.
Very good.
Yeah, exactly.
Very good.
Last but not the least, a tool.
Tool.
Probably
Like
say
a
ChatGPT.
technology tool or a shovel tool?
It's up to you, but let's talk about software or this kind of
Yeah,
things.
ChatGPT has probably been my biggest new tool that is
Me
default
too.
everything all the time. So
Yeah, I'm more of a Gemini guy, but the sentiment is the same.
Yeah, no, chat's great. As long as you train it to be a team member, not just some thing out there.
Yeah.
My chat has a name. His name is Fred. So, I talk to Fred.
The postman.
Yeah.
Awesome. So we came to an end. By the way, where can people find you? Besides, of course, the QR code that's over there to find Open Video.
yeah, I mean, I guess I'm on LinkedIn, Jan Creidenberg. Feel free. I did this in the last session we were in, but people are welcome to email me, jcreidenberg at Open.Video. If you have any other follow-up questions or anything, I love talking to our customers, people that see us on these things. I used to do these more, and now it's been a few years, and now I'm getting back into them. I really do love connecting with people that come and stuff. So
I'm the same. So LinkedIn, Connor Shields. Please feel free to connect. Have a chat. I'm always super interested to hear what people think, good or even the bad, as long as I'm that day. And you can email me as well, cshield@openvideo.com.
And I'm in Caren Glasser. Oh, sorry.
cshield at openvideo. There's no .com. Sorry, Caren.
We're creatures of habit, You can follow me on my website, CarenGlasser.com. It's Caren with a C. Or you can email me, and if you have any questions that were not answered and you just say, oh, I forgot, I meant to ask this, feel free you can email me at Caren@CarenGlasser.com. And like our wonderful gentleman here, I'm also on LinkedIn at Caren Glasser. So imagine that.
Awesome.
So we came to an end.
Yeah, thank you, Marco, for having us on the show. It's been great.
My pleasure.
Thanks very much.
Thank you to all of you watching. Thank you, Caren, Connor, and Jan. Time to say goodbye. I don't have Andrea Bocelli to sing, but you can think about it.
I hear
So,
it.
Yeah.
We will be back. Well, I will be back because, well, maybe in the future, I'm sure that I will have again the Open Video and Caren back to one of my live shows. Next week, we will have another episode of the Special Marketing Live Show. Don't forget to take a look at the links in the comments. And we have here Joanne saying, thank you, Marco, Caren, Connor, and Jan. This show was very informative. Thank you so much for being there. Don't forget to take a look at Open Video. You can scan the QR code. So see you soon. Bye bye. And I have a music to play at the end as well. Someone wanna guess which music is?
Time to say goodbye, Andrea Bocelli.
No, it's even better.
And that's all, folks.
Oh my God, that's